countercultural hippie movement was about peace. It started in the 1960s to the early 1970s. Hippies went against society's morals and attitudes. Hippies were known for their love and compassion for others. The hippie movement involved protests against violence and promoted free love. The Vietnam War was one of the main reasons why the movement started. It began with a group of college students who had enough. They weren't afraid to speak their mind about the war. These activists, later known as hippies, didn't believe our country should be involved with Vietnam's issues. North Vietnam were communists that were trying to turn South Vietnam into a communist party as well. America went over there to prevent this. However, our soldiers and innocent people were being slaughtered. The hippies didn't agree with this and thought we should not be in the war but instead have peace within our own country.
The two-day protest ends with over 600 arrested and the widespread opinion that the demonstration made everyone. This did occur between the demonstrators and hecklers. A 3-hour parade takes the demonstrators across the Potomac on their way to the Pentagon. The crowd, estimated at about 50,000 persons, was a loose confederation of some 150 groups.
Nobody's right if everybody's wrong.
A big icon of the counterculture movement was Timothy Leary. He made and popularized the catchphrase, "Turn on, tune in, and drop out." Flower power was also a slogan of the 60s hippie movement. Followers would go up to cops and give them flowers and a hug.
Hippies were mainly in the range of 15 to 25 years old. They were middle-class people and mainly from California. Hippies were very open-minded and they didn't let race or religion divide them. They ranged from Jewish to Catholic to Muslim. Even blacks were allowed. They lived in small communities called communes. Hippies came up with their own fashion. They usually had long hair. Women wore mini skirts, boots, and a wide belt. Men wore patched jeans, leather vests, and sandals. Oftentimes, men kept their beards and mustaches full-grown. Hippies wore peace symbols and headbands made from flowers. Most of their clothes were very colorful. They also used a lot of drugs. Although not a lot of people agreed with their way of life, hippies continued to live their life the way they want to.
The music of the countercultural era was anti-violent and anti-war. The songs were inspiring and had a big impact on the movement. Artists like the Beatles, Jefferson Airplane, the Grateful Dead, and Jimi Hendrix were mostly about lyrics that got the message of peace out to the people. The song Blackbird by the Beatles, for instance, discussed the controversial matters of the civil rights movement.
Well, come on, all of you big, strong men. Uncle Sam needs your help again. Got himself in a terrible jam way down yonder in Vietnam. Put down your books and pick up a gun. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearly gates. Well, there ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die. Now come on, Wall Street, don't be slow. Why, man, this is war a go-go. There's plenty good money to be made, supplying the army with the tools of the trade. Just hope and pray that if they drop the bomb, they drop it on the Viet Cong. And it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. The next stop is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7. Open up the pearly gates. Well, ain't no time to wonder why. We're all gonna die. Now come on, generals, let's move fast. Your big chance is here at last. Now you can go out and get those reds, cause the only good commie is one that's dead. You know that peace can only be won when you're blowing them all the kingdom comes. Sing it! 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I don't give a damn. Louder! Vietnam. And 5, 6, 7. Open up pearly gates. Well, ain't no time to wonder why. Now come on, mothers throughout the land. Pack your boys off to Vietnam. Come on, fathers, don't hesitate. We'll send your sons off before it's too late. Be the first one on your block to have your boy come home in a box. All right. 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me, I South is Vietnam. And it's 5, 6, 7, open up the pearly gates. Well, ain't no time to wonder why